Have you ever paused amidst the rush of life to ponder upon the countless blessings bestowed upon you? In moments of quiet reflection, we often find ourselves overwhelmed by the grace, mercy, and blessings that have filled our lives. As Christians, our journey is marked by a profound sense of gratitude towards our Lord, who continuously showers us with his boundless love and compassion. In the midst of life's challenges and triumphs, let us delve into the depths of our souls and express our heartfelt appreciation to the Almighty for his abundant grace, unwavering mercy, and countless blessings. Grace is the unmerited favor and love that God bestows upon us, despite our flaws and shortcomings. It is a concept deeply rooted in Christian theology, emphasizing God's forgiveness, redemption, and unconditional love for humanity. Reflecting on grace allows us to acknowledge and appreciate the divine gift that sustains us, even in our darkest moments. As Christians, we believe that we are saved by grace through faith. Ephesians 2:8-9, highlighting the transformative power of God's grace in our lives. It is through grace that we are able to experience God's presence, guidance, and provision, enabling us to navigate life's challenges with faith and resilience. Grace also reminds us of our inherent value and worth in God's eyes, regardless of our past mistakes or present circumstances. It invites us to extend the same grace to others, fostering a spirit of compassion, forgiveness, and empathy in our interactions with those around us. In times of struggle or doubt, reflecting on God's grace can provide comfort and reassurance, reminding us that we are not alone in our journey. It is a source of hope and strength, empowering us to face each day with gratitude and faith, knowing that we are deeply loved and cherished by our Heavenly Father. Mercy is a fundamental aspect of God's nature, representing his compassion, forgiveness, and loving kindness towards humanity. It is a concept deeply ingrained in Christian teachings, emphasizing the importance of showing mercy to others as we have received mercy from God. Reflecting on God's mercy allows us to recognize the depth of his love for us, despite our shortcomings and failures. It is through his mercy that we are forgiven and granted redemption, offering us a second chance to live in accordance with his will. As Christians, we are called to emulate God's mercy in our interactions with others, showing compassion and forgiveness to those who have wronged us. By extending mercy to others, we not only reflect God's love, but also experience the freedom and healing that come from letting go of resentment and anger. Mercy also reminds us of our shared humanity, recognizing that we all fall short and are in need of God's forgiveness. It encourages us to approach others with empathy and understanding, seeking to build bridges rather than walls. In times of struggle or conflict, reflecting on God's mercy can offer solace and guidance, reminding us to extend grace and forgiveness to others as we have received from him. It is a powerful reminder of God's unfailing love and compassion towards us, inspiring us to live lives marked by mercy and compassion towards others. Blessings are abundant and overflowing gifts from God that enrich our lives in countless ways. They encompass both the tangible and intangible aspects of life, including health, relationships, opportunities, and spiritual growth. Reflecting on blessings allows us to cultivate a deep sense of gratitude for the goodness that surrounds us, even in the midst of challenges. As Christians, we believe that every good and perfect gift comes from God, James 1:17, acknowledging that all blessings are a result of his grace and mercy towards us. It is through recognizing and appreciating these blessings that we are able to experience true joy and contentment in life. Blessings also remind us of the interconnectedness of all things, recognizing that every blessing we receive is an opportunity to bless others in return. Whether through acts of kindness, generosity, or simply sharing our blessings with those in need, we have the power to multiply the blessings we receive and spread joy to those around us. In times of difficulty or uncertainty, reflecting on blessings can serve as a source of strength and encouragement, reminding us of God's faithfulness and provision in our lives. It is a reminder that no matter what challenges we may face, we are never alone and always surrounded by God's love and grace. The power of prayer is a transformative force that connects us to the divine, offering solace, guidance, and strength in our daily lives. As Christians, prayer is not just a ritual, but a profound act of communion with God, where we can express our deepest thoughts, desires, and gratitude. Prayer serves as a gateway to gratitude by providing us with a direct line of communication to God, enabling us to express our thanks for His grace, mercy, and blessings. It is through prayer that we can cultivate a deeper relationship with God, strengthening our faith and trust in His plan for us. Reflecting on the power of prayer allows us to acknowledge the ways in which God has answered our prayers, guided us through difficult times, and provided us with comfort and peace. It is a reminder that no matter what challenges we may face, we can always turn to God in prayer and find the strength and courage to persevere. Prayer also empowers us to intercede on behalf of others, lifting up their needs and concerns to God. By praying for others, we not only fulfill the command to love our neighbors as ourselves, but also participate in God's work of healing and redemption in the world. In times of joy or sorrow, reflecting on the power of prayer can bring us closer to God, reminding us of His presence in our lives and His willingness to listen to our prayers. It is a source of comfort and hope, guiding us on our journey of faith and gratitude. Living in gratitude is a sacred practice that transforms our outlook on life, fostering a deep sense of appreciation for the blessings that surround us. It is a conscious choice to see the world through the lens of thankfulness, recognizing the abundance of God's grace, mercy, and blessings in our lives. As Christians, living in gratitude means recognizing that every moment is a gift from God, an opportunity to express our thanks and praise to Him. It is a way of life that acknowledges God's sovereignty and goodness, even in the midst of challenges and trials. Living in gratitude also involves extending our thankfulness to those around us, recognizing the impact of their presence and actions in our lives. By expressing gratitude to others, we not only uplift their spirits, but also cultivate a spirit of kindness and generosity in our own hearts. Reflecting on the practice of living in gratitude reminds us of the importance of being present in the moment, savoring the blessings of each day. It is a reminder to slow down, appreciate the beauty of creation, and find joy in the simple things. In times of difficulty or uncertainty, living in gratitude can serve as a source of strength and resilience, reminding us of the countless reasons we have to be thankful. It is a practice that nurtures our faith and trust in God, guiding us on a path of spiritual growth and fulfillment. Reflecting on past mercies is a powerful practice that strengthens our faith and reminds us of God's faithfulness throughout our lives. It involves looking back on the times when God's mercy has been evident, serving as a testimony to His grace and love. As Christians, reflecting on past mercies allows us to see how God has worked in our lives, even in the midst of challenges and hardships. It is a reminder that God's mercy is not limited by time or circumstance, but is always available to us, guiding us through life's ups and downs. Reflecting on past mercies also helps us to cultivate a spirit of gratitude, acknowledging the ways in which God has blessed us and provided for us. It is a practice that reminds us of the importance of thankfulness, even in the face of adversity. In times of doubt or uncertainty, reflecting on past mercies can provide us with reassurance and peace, knowing that God has been faithful in the past and will continue to be faithful in the future. It is a source of hope and encouragement, reminding us that we are never alone in our journey of faith. Overall, reflecting on past mercies is a practice that deepens our relationship with God, strengthens our faith, and fills our hearts with gratitude and praise. Gratitude in adversity is a transformative practice that allows us to find strength, hope, and resilience in the face of challenges. It involves cultivating a spirit of thankfulness, even in the midst of difficult circumstances, recognizing the opportunities for growth and learning that adversity can bring. As Christians, gratitude in adversity is rooted in the belief that God works all things for good for those who love Him, Romans 8:28. It is a recognition that even in times of struggle, God is present and at work in our lives, guiding us through the storm towards a brighter tomorrow. Practicing gratitude in adversity enables us to shift our focus from what we lack to what we have, fostering a sense of contentment and peace in the midst of turmoil. It is a reminder that there is always something to be thankful for, even in the darkest of times. In times of hardship, gratitude in adversity can serve as a source of strength and comfort, reminding us of the blessings that surround us and giving us the courage to persevere. It is a practice that empowers us to face challenges with a positive attitude, knowing that God's grace is sufficient for us, 2 Corinthians 12:9. Overall, gratitude in adversity is a practice that deepens our faith, strengthens our resilience, and helps us to find beauty and blessings even in the most difficult of circumstances. A heart of thanksgiving is a mindset of gratitude that permeates every aspect of our lives, shaping our thoughts, words, and actions. It is a conscious choice to focus on the blessings we have received rather than the challenges we face, recognizing that every good gift comes from God, James 1:17. As Christians, a heart of thanksgiving is grounded in the understanding that God is the source of all blessings and that everything we have is a gift from Him. It is a recognition that our lives are filled with His grace, mercy, and love, and that we have much to be thankful for, even in the midst of trials. Cultivating a heart of thanksgiving involves developing a habit of gratitude, where we intentionally count our blessings and express our thanks to God for His goodness. It is a practice that requires us to be mindful of the many ways in which God blesses us each day, both big and small. A heart of thanksgiving also extends beyond our personal lives to our interactions with others. It is a mindset that seeks to bless and encourage those around us, recognizing the value of expressing gratitude to others for their kindness and support. In times of joy or sorrow, a heart of thanksgiving can serve as a source of strength and comfort, reminding us of God's faithfulness and provision in our lives. It is a practice that transforms us from the inside out, filling our hearts with joy, peace, and contentment. Sharing God's blessings is a fundamental aspect of Christian living, reflecting the generous and compassionate nature of God. It is a practice that involves recognizing the abundance of blessings we have received from God and extending those blessings to others, both materially and spiritually. As Christians, we believe that we are blessed to be a blessing, Genesis 12:2, acknowledging that God has entrusted us with resources and gifts to share with those in need. Sharing God's blessings is not only an act of obedience, but also a demonstration of our love for God and others. Sharing God's blessings can take many forms, from providing food and shelter to the needy, to offering a listening ear and words of encouragement to the discouraged. It is a practice that requires us to be attentive to the needs of those around us and willing to sacrificially give of ourselves for the benefit of others. In sharing God's blessings, we also experience the joy and fulfillment that comes from being a channel of God's love and grace. It is a reminder that true happiness is found not in hoarding blessings for ourselves, but in generously sharing them with others. Ultimately, sharing God's blessings is a reflection of our gratitude towards God for all that He has done for us. It is a way of expressing our thankfulness by being a blessing to others.